What is the one thing I asked you not to do?
Not to drink, sir.
And what do we have?
I did it, sir.
Mr. Garza, I have no choice. You know, I asked you to do one thing. What'd you do? You're consuming alcohol. It goes with you. Meet with me in back. Alex. Morning, ma'am. How are you? How are you? Hey, Judge, can you go outside? It's really loud over there. Is there...
I'm sorry, Judge. This is my Wi-Fi, but I'm going to try to see if I can hold on to it outside. I'm going to do that. Give me a second.
What's going on with you, ma'am? Hi.
This, Mr. David, this is something going on with my daughter and her baby daddy.
Okay.
Brandon Cooper, the DAC, that is my daughter's. I have identical twin girls. That is that is Raquel Dominique Allen's baby daddy. Brandon kidnapped St. Clair. My grandson's name is Braden St. Clair Nelson. Brandon kidnapped my daughter's baby daddy from some apartments on Federal Road back over a year ago. I have nothing to do with Brandon St. Clair Nelson, Cooper, whatever his name is, and my Raquel Dominique Allen's, and with my grandson, Braden St. Clair Nelson. I have nothing to do with that. I was just on the phone with Brandon right now. He said he had talked to the DA and told him that my son's grandmother did not do that. I don't even know why they got me involved with their baby's mama bullshit.
Okay. I think what we...
But I missed court. I thought it was for today. I didn't know because I have another thing going on in 248 with some other idiot.
My concern is that we tried to have you evaluated and talk to a doctor.
Talk about what?
Did you do that?
No, so I don't know what's going on. Nobody has reached out to me. My phone number is 832.
Don't.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Okay, I don't know. Okay.
So, Judge, I don't think that she's done the evaluation.
Okay. Well, we have to. I want her to be able to do that, Judge. If we can arrange for that to happen now, I mean, then let's have that happen, because I don't think that. I know that competency is an issue.
Michael, how do we set the? It's a mental health eval.
Yeah, and I see that the competency hearing was on the 29th. I do see a reset. I don't know if it actually occurred, but I see that it was on the 29th.
Where was it supposed to occur? Do you know?
It was supposed to be on the 29th.
Now she's not spoken to anyone.
Yeah, and I guess that was already a moot point, because I thought, Judge, the evaluation. So my understanding, and that's where I went wrong on it, I thought the evaluation had already happened, and we were just coming on the 29th to get the results and to talk about it, right? But the evaluation has never occurred. So if we can schedule for her to have that evaluation now, then we'll be able to work with something, Judge, because there's definitely an issue, and there's definitely a disconnect there.
So Judge, you received no information that the hearing occurred or anything like that?
No. Well, we were supposed to have, so I was there on the 29th. Miss Moore didn't show. That was the day, but that was the day that, yeah.
I ordered it on the 24th of September for it to happen.
Yeah.
Looks like it never happened either for one reason or the other. And I think that maybe because Miss Allen failed to appear on a court date. Let me see. So we reset it to August 29th for the hearing, for the competency hearing. We rolled it to the 30th, and then at that point we issued the warrant because no one ever showed up those 2 days.
That's what happened.
But in the interim, I don't know how or who would reach out to who for it to actually happen.
I have to talk to Caroline Judge and see who handles our mental competency hearings. I mean, I can look into it, but it's probably not gonna happen today.
Right, I get it. But do you mind? That
Yeah,
way, at least.
Of course.
Out
Yeah, Judge.
for a date.
No
Where have you
problem.
been?
I'm not knowing, I don't know what's when nobody's calling me. I'm like.
That's right. I get it. It's okay. Look, I'm gonna try to get you a date today. How are you getting from point A to point B? Do you have a car? Do you have,
I have a Mercedes C320.
man, how you have a Mercedes C320?
God is good.
So why are we giving you a lawyer then?
I don't even know what's going on, Mr. Davis, sir.
No,
Miss Allen, be quiet.
get your sister, huh?
Miss Allen, just be quiet now, okay?
Can you set up something now, please? And then
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
gonna do, I will give her one opportunity to get this done. If she doesn't, then. But you gotta show up to this thing. You gotta get it done. I'm gonna give you one opportunity to get it done, okay? Don't miss us again.
Let me know the court days, let me know why I want to be here.
It's okay, ma'am. I'm gonna give you the opportunity now. Do you have his phone number?
No.
I'm gonna
because
give
my
it to you
wallet,
now
my
as well.
Louis Vuitton wallet got left in a lift car.
You have a phone?
Yes.
You need to take a picture of it so that you always have it on you. Favorite the photo so it's always there, okay? All right, do you mind? Because I would like, before we leave here today, we can give her a piece of paper with the date on it, so there's no excuse.
Down to Fifth right now and talk to Caroline if that's okay.
That's right, yeah, please, Mike, thanks. All right, if you just mind, just take a seat, don't leave. I'm gonna get you a date before you leave out of here today, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I
I
want
will.
to apologize again for missing all these court dates. I don't know what's going on. I'm not.
We're gonna try to set everything up so that there's no question about anything from now on, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not getting, you know.
You're okay, man, you're okay. Judge, will you chat me your cell phone and then, I'll reach out to you as soon as I hear something, so you don't have to sit here and wait, huh?
Thank you, Judge. I'm sending it to you now.
Okay, thanks. Good morning, Ken. Good morning. How are you? Been a while.
I'm away, fix it.
Okay. You are William Bradley Saray.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Mrs. Saray, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Okay. On October 25th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a disturbance at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the complainant, who stated he observed the defendant come into the location appearing intoxicated. The complainant stated he and the defendant got into an argument because the defendant did not like that the complainant had more employees working in the kitchen than the defendant wanted. The complainant stated he went back to work, was turning his back towards the defendant, and the defendant struck him on the right side of his head on the ear with a closed fist, causing pain. The complainant stated the defendant grabbed him around his shoulders and again struck the complainant with a closed fist on the right side of the head and neck, causing pain. Officer made contact with the defendant. The defendant stated he and the complainant got into an argument. The complainant stuck his finger in the defendant's face, contacting the defendant's nose, and the defendant struck the complainant with a closed fist. The officer observed red bruising on the complainant's neck and right ear. HFD observed raised contusion on the back of the complainant's head.
You said alcohol was a factor in this, right? He was drunk or the other?
The defendant appeared intoxicated.
Did he went to an actual restaurant? Is that what he did?
They work at the same restaurant, Your Honor. Or worked at the same
Okay,
restaurant.
what kind of work do you do at the restaurant?
Restaurant, sir. Director of Operations.
Okay, are you still employed there?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, because what I was gonna do, one of the conditions that I was gonna do was no contact and no going back, because I just don't want you guys to run into each other. I don't want more bad blood. You know, you got out of jail, we gave you a PR bond. You're not gonna get another one. My only concern is public safety, and I'm gonna do everything to protect every single person. You know, the conditions that I'm gonna place on you now, I don't want you consuming alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm gonna randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I'm gonna put you in jail, no more PR bonds, no more contact with this person, and no more weapons. As long as you can abide by these conditions, you and I will be fine. Otherwise, there's only one place to put you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All we want you to do is a little self-control. Everyone you see back there now, it's because they have no self-control. Do you understand? All right. Now you've got a lawyer. I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with him and he'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you, likewise, we'll issue a warrant for your arrest. Anything you guys like to add?
We spoke to the complaining witness yesterday, Judge. He was taken to the hospital. He stayed there he was at Memorial Hermann. He had very severe injuries. He sustained a concussion as far as I know. I've requested the medical records. He has sent photos and he sent me the surveillance footage already. So I witnessed it on video, the act happening. Just wanted you to be aware.
Just, we want to make sure that nothing further happens. We have a myriad of other things, ankle monitors that I don't want to do that at this point. I trust that there won't be any more issues. Just above all else, no alcohol, no dope. That's all we're asking. Okay. Okay. We'll have you meet with Victoria to sign a reset. After that, you'll meet with Fleischer to get your pretrial bond conditions. And after that, you guys will be free to go. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Please.
All right, Judge, next is page 10. Legaspi, come on up.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey,
How's it going?
it's been a while. How are you? What's
Doing all right.
new?
Yes.
It's Gaston.
I'm right. Thanks. Good morning, Mr. McGaskey. So you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. Mireles picked up a new case.
Yeah, and he came in, checked in and left saying he had other places to go.
What?
I warned him that if he left, that more than likely a warrant will be issued for his arrest.
Next time,
I can't, if he's on bond, I take him. That's part of the problem.
all right.
But I agree.
Mr. McGaskey, we're gonna do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Just please don't say it.
Okay. October 26th, officer was dispatched to a major crash in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, the officer observed the defendant sitting in the driver's seat of his motor vehicle with his keys in his lap and with an odor of an alcoholic beverage. The defendant stated he drank prior to driving. Standard field sobriety tests were performed. HGN 4 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, one leg stand 3 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to breath, but the defendant was unable to do the test. A blood warrant was then signed and executed.
It was really quick. So where was he?
So it was a major crash in Harris County, Texas, specifically on 2201 Southwest Freeway.
Okay, and then what?
The officer arrived and he was in his driver's seat and the officer observed his keys in his lap and then he observed an odor of alcoholic beverage.
Just an odor. Anything
odor.
else?
And then the defendant made a statement that he drank prior to driving.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Leads you to believe that he's drunk. We have an accident, I get it, but there's just an odor of alcohol. There's nothing, no slurred speech, no bloodshot eyes, just an odor.
Yes, sir. All that was written was the odor
Yeah.
was observed and then the statement made about him drinking.
McGaskey, I have an accident. All I have is an odor of alcohol. What can you, other than the accident, what can you lead me to believe that he's drunk or intoxicated?
The defendant stated he drank prior to driving.
We don't know how many, we don't know how much, we don't know when it was happened.
Well, Judge, I don't think that's necessary to provide probable cause for the case. He's admitting to drinking, he's got odor of alcohol in the breath, and the accident itself is evidence of intoxication, Judge. All of that, in our opinion, is enough for probable cause.
I don't think so. I mean, usually there's a lot more than just that. An odor, we don't have anything else. I don't know when, I don't know how many, I don't know how strong it is, just an odor.
Not every case has extrapolation or admissions of how many, Judge.
I understand.
It's just
I understand, Michael, but I need just a little bit more than just an odor and an accident.
An admission to drinking, Judge?
Okay, we don't know when. The officer can't do any more questions than that. Okay, when did you do it? How many did you have? Did you have anything to eat?
Understood.
Yeah, all right, no, I'm gonna find no probable cause, Mr. McGaskey. It's very possible if they take it to a grand jury and indict it, but so I would be on the lookout, number one. Number two, you know how many accidents and death we have every day due to alcohol and getting into a car? I'm gonna find no probable cause. Just take a seat for a moment.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Jeff.